the night. So cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. Daily bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through the AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. The pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Riding with rocket scooter AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
All right, better. Sorry, my bad. Hit the unmute button. Back. Guys, listen. The internet decides to just go out again. Like minutes from starting the stream, everything's going. All of a sudden, it's just like, phew, goes down. Yeah. Guys, hit that like button. Don't worry, everybody. Hit that like button. Poll today. We still have one more ETF to give away. One more. We only gave away 2 last time. Let's do it. Moaning. All right, good morning, everybody. Question 1, can you hear the music? Is it too loud, not too loud? Question 1. And good morning, Mike, Matt, Stu, Victor, Jay Mooney, Mars, Jason. I can't think everybody today. We're starting late. Ty, Mad Yoda, what's up, man? Hey, I saw your tweet last night, man. Appreciate that. DJ Boat, hit that like button. Rocket Scooter, yeah. Victor, today's winner, Dustin. Nadia, Todd, Rich, Scrump, Beavis, Justin, Bodrix, Velvet 9. Hey, what's up, Very Smirk, Pato, Jonathan, etc., and like 50 more people. I love you guys. Music's fine. Awesome. I wrote all this music this weekend by myself with an AI music generator. All right, guys, what's up? So, look, hold on, wait. Stream, finally done. Finally finished The Office after all these months. Can y'all see it now, finally? I finally got my lighting up, which has been sitting on the ground forever. I finally got the skulls up. Boom. Finally got my degree back up. That way you guys know it's there instead of all piled on the floor over here. Is it looking better? Camera's good. My lighting's fixed. I finally took a weekend. My first weekend that's nothing's going on. My first weekend that my kiddo doesn't have a jiu-jitsu tournament. My first weekend that, you know what I mean? That I'm just like, Saturday and Sunday, nothing to do. Well, Saturday went on and got hammered for St. Patty's Day. But Sunday was like nothing to do, so I got everything done finally. Now my camera can actually see my face. And we're back. Looks better? Does it look a lot better? Excellent. What do you got going on today? Oh, rollover. It's a new contract, huh? Should probably roll these forward. I can trade the old one today. I'm still on 642. Oh, and I should probably roll it, huh? I guess we're still on H5. No, we're still on H5. Oh, I'm still on H5. We need to go to the new one. Not rolling until volumes grow on the other contract. Yeah. We could just roll tomorrow. I'm too lazy to do it right now. And in futures, in reality, that was like the rule of thumb. If you guys are like, when do I roll over my contract? The rule of thumb is you don't have to roll over when the rest of the world does. You just wait for the volume on the new contract to be greater than the old one. These days in futures, the volume is pretty high at any point in time. So you're not going to really suffer if you don't roll over on the right day or not the right day. You won't notice if you're trading SP and NASDAQ. It's more like you'll notice if you're trading like, you know, pork belly swaps and shit. Just like the stuff that like doesn't have a lot of traders. Yeah. So don't even roll. You don't even have to. Don't even have to roll. What's up, guys? Hit that like button, everybody. Like button. We still owe you guys one ETF. So the new thing here is a giveaway every single day. We've been approved to do enough giveaways across the board from your awesome contributions using the Rocket Scooter code. Keep using that code. We're doing a giveaway every single day now. Prop firm giveaway every single day. Rocket Scooter giveaway to go with that. We're going to giveaway. Today, another ETF. We only did 2 on Friday. The other one today. The overnight is still... Oh, hold on. Good question, fellas. I need to double check. I didn't roll it over, but let me double check something real quick. Big week, Fed week coming up. Our Fed day coming up Wednesday. 5690. What? The overnight dynamics are on the old contract. So I do have to roll over. They're on the old contract. I make a note of this. I mean, on the new contract, sorry. Whoopsie. Okay. Let's roll. We gotta roll, baby. What's the June contract month? Somebody tell me. I'm too lazy to look it up. We're just on H. Okay. Is it K? M, maybe M. Is it M? Oh yeah, it is M. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch up. before we go. Let me think out. Do I want to convert our old calcs to the, you know what? Instead of roll, I'll do it tonight. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna cross convert them over. That'll be the easiest way. I'm gonna move these over, so I'm not converting yet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equal to, I'm just gonna move it lower. ESM, let's do this really quick. $56.89. $56.36. Okay, about 53 points lower, so it'll be right about 50. That's right on that tab. Okay. All right, and we'll just do monthly today. I'll keep everything on. So I'm converting everything. I'm moving it. So 5650. MHP. And then we're gonna do NASDAQ. I'm just converting very rapidly in my head. 19. It is 19, 7, 1, 18. It's 210. 19,692. Okay, 19,692. For these are NASDAQ MHP. That's for H contract. All right. No time to roll everything over because the internet stuff today. Blech. So we are still doing okay. Okie dokie. No outside of DD bands yet. Still trading inside. It looks like NASDAQ has broken through MHP in the overnight. S&P has rejected in the overnight. We're good. MHP was next resistance. No, it should be good to know. When the contract rolls over, the calcs roll over. So just as a rule of thumb, you guys should remember that for next time. So on the day after we expire, not expire, the day after we that Friday, right? We roll on that expiration Friday. The amount of money in every video title is so it used to be the amount from the previous day's stream, and then that started getting confusing to people. So now it's the cumulative amount that I have accrued in my live accounts at TradeFi. So first people like, how much did you make? Like at first people like, how much did you make today? And then I'd say, well, the day hasn't started, right? And to put something in there, it was yesterday's stream. So that way you could see like what I made the day before. And then people were like watching the streams and like, hey, it says you made 20K, but you only made 7K. And I'm like, well, 20K is the previous day's stream. And then I have to go back and change all the titles. There's really no easy way to do this. It's the weirdest thing. So I'm like, whatever. This is at the moment in time now. It's a new thing. The moment the stream starts, that's the amount of money accrued in TradeFi as of that moment in time. So hopefully that makes sense. So far I'm up 20K in my straight to funded accounts. Makes sense? Okay guys, so today what I'm looking for, and don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Smash that like button. We're gonna do ETF giveaway, last account. We had 2 on Friday, last one today. You guys like the new layout? Victor types ETF already getting ready to win. Finally got my, of all the things that I usually normally do is get all my lighting set up. And it took all day to like like you have to move cameras, move angles. I got the lighting set up better. Finally got everything done. Another thing that I had to do was I didn't notice, but I was watching my old stream. I had a glare in my glasses from the lights being here, so I've changed the lighting, so no more glare. Let's say look up, and you can see it. No more glare, baby. It's good. How the cables look? Oh, pristine. You can't see a single cable, even on the neon sign. High professionals come through here and just redo everything. Knock holes in walls, run cables. Oh yeah. Okay, so today the greater market is likely to have a little bit of bullishness to it. We ran some monthly maps on and if the music's too loud, let me know, because it's the first time I'm using a different kind of playlist generator thing. So this is the first time we saw the DD ratio go above half, and then we saw the monthly map start to show a little peak of bullishness. We told you guys on Wednesday of last week when we started to see those pushes, right? Wednesday and Thursday, that ratio started to flip towards bullish. And then we said Thursday night in the class, we taught our boot camp, and we told everybody, you know, tomorrow's probably going to be a big blast up day because the market was trying to become bullish. Anyways, so 2 Mondays or 1 Monday from now, 7 days, we start our boot camp all over. Do not miss out on that. If you want to get in, this is an amazing deal. 20 bucks. That's it for 20 days. That's all it is. We're starting all over. We had hundreds of people sign up each time we do it. It's amazing how crazy it is. And notice something different?
Whoa. Oh, Pickles. Dude, where did this come from?
You hear all that banging around last night?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
I thought you were throwing your screens around, not building more stuff.
I was doing that too.
It's crazy. How does it look?
Looks pretty good. Look at
I'm like glowing. It's like a sunset in here.
And you're wet. Were you throwing things around downstairs?
Yeah, to make that, I
Thank
had
you.
to throw like 5 vegetables.
Appreciate
to
it.
make that drink.
Appreciate it.
But I'm gonna go to Sugarland. I'll take Pickles.
Bye, Pickle. Peaceful approach to the violent market. Yeah, it's pretty chill, right? You won the giveaway on Friday, but I didn't hear back from you since. I'll get you today. I promise. I promise. Right after the stream, I'll get with you from Friday's giveaway. Okay, greater market today. I might have overlooked your Discord message. So DD today. My guess today that the DD ratio is going to be greater than half because we gapped up. Sorry, we traded up. So we'll be gapping up on the S&P in the morning. No post in Discord for the stream? Oh, my bad, my bad. I thought I posted something. Oh, the internet went down when I was trying to post it. Thank you for letting me know. Wait. Literally, I sat down, and the minute I sit down, and then just shoom, just disappears. All right. Already just shaking up already in the morning. Do we need to change red lines with rollover? No. That's the one thing you don't need to do. The red lines are important when you make them from that contract reference point, but the market always remembers that price. So technically speaking, every contract has its own set of red lines, right? But for an event, instead of drawing 12 different lines for each contract, we just draw the current front month of the time. Good question. And it stays forever. So the 5688 will transfer to your new contract at exactly the same level. But also, it will have, that contract will have its own version of that same event. We used to do a study on this, and we kind of abandoned it when we realized it also creates a pivot. Everything creates a pivot. So every event, every contract's value will have a red line and a pivot. We just said basically because you're gonna, since the old front month still is a pivot, it'd be impossible to have, like, you know, however many contracts are currently traded with 12 or however many more red lines for each event, and drawing them all would be a pain in the ass. So we decided just to focus on just the one that's the month that it happened in. But when we automate this down the road, we will have a feature of it. We used to call it the purple line, which the purple line was factoring in contango and other contracts if necessary. And today's rollover, I haven't rolled over yet, just to make everything kind of like easy for you guys today. But we will roll over for tomorrow. Okay, 2 minutes till market opens. Good morning, everybody. Just get everything ready to go here. We'll do the final giveaway for the last ETF account today. And then we've been approved to give away My Funded Futures. We've been approved to give away Take Profit. We've been approved to give away Tradeify straight to funded accounts. You turn in here every day. You could become a funded trader just by winning a contest. What? Imagine that. Imagine getting funded with zero work. This is what I'm saying. That's what we're the biggest, the best, fastest growing. Everybody's taking notice. That's all I gotta say. All right, I think these are old gaps. Look at passive. Okay. Question is, do we still run up today? Again, a nice little run and go. We're gonna gap up on the S&P. See that resilience number is positive right out the door. We are sitting at the open price. Get that number in just a second here. 90 and 70. Okay. No, I guess, did we gap up, gap down, open, close? Oh, I'm sorry. We're not gapping up. We're gapping down. Rollover had me confused. While we did trade, we should be gapping up, a SPY gap down. This is how it looks. All right. Gonna wait for this in a little bit. Can I buy you a funded account, please? No. No, let me type 4 times. Here, hold on. No. But you could win one with the contest. All right, positive res. First thing we're going to notice is that, oh, there we go. There we go. There's a little bit of a delay there. Okay, so market's open relatively flat, actually. Flat-ish. Yeah, okay. So BLD, easy setup to know this one. If we do rally, rejection from there. There is no support other than from here to here. Pretty cut and dry day. There is nothing unless I do want to take like a quickie 5650 to 5670 break on MHP. There's also rejection at 5650. So 2 competing signals that we have on S&P is that we do have the gap and go with positive res. This is going to likely want to go up and test roughly there, which is here. And then there is a likely rejection from there if DD ratio is less than half. So we'll take a look at that in just a second. Really hard to take on this one because there is no good strong bull pivot where we are. But let's see if QQQ has anything to work with today. QQQ, baby. QQQ running at monthly hedge pressure. Okay, so this is great. If we do break through on Qs, Any good support off of here and bounce off of there is a nice little go. From there to there, that's only about 40 points of run, though, on Qs. Yeah, my friend, you don't need to type that like 4 times. Okay, QQQ. Okay, so we have MHP support here. New MHP break possibly right there. Do I want to take a play off of Qs? EST, 40 points. Dude, that just ran quick. All right, well, there it goes. Let's chill on this one for a minute. So MHP break is good for the bull side. Here to here is a good solid trade every time. This is going to be a high volume pivot at this red line. So we're kind of stuck in this place where I missed the long I wanted to get in on. That was kind of sad. That's what I wanted to take. Well, it happens sometimes. That was it. 40 points of rip from 40 to 50. Pretty much here to there. I moved pretty quick. Now what do we do from here, guys? Ratio is... Ratio less than half. Okay, so upper DD band short, that's one. Anything else we can work with? SPY is... Let me think on this one for a little bit. MHP res is negative, so we also have similar resistance on SPY. Yeah. Okay, so this is it today. All right, so my call today is the stronger pivots are lining up basically here and here. So rejection from there. Greater market is bearish, and let's run the monthly map real quick. So I think the resistance on upper DD band is probably going to be monthly maps is actually for today bullish. Okay, so there's still some bull setups today, but that ratio less than half, I think I'm going to get with that upper DD band short. Now the question is, do I want to long into that level? No, my overnights I converted my overnights to the H contract for the stream. The ones that are in the Discord are always on the current contract. Okay, MHP coming up about 4 more points in SPY. QQQ right at bull zone break. Nice little rip up there. Yeah, so I'm thinking about 56.70 is the one that makes sense. Fed day on Wednesday too, so you might get some craziness for Fed. What's up, guys? I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I finally got my lighting finally done. You know my big lighting rig I used to have. I mean, it's huge. It's a rig. It's all these poles and things, and I did all that stuff mounted. It was crazy. It was a whole process for the weekend. It's moving straight up to there. It's the only one that really makes sense today. Res is positive. Things are good here. Boy, that EST, I wish I would have got in on that, but that's okay. A little bit more. Hit that top there. About 7 more points on the S&P. 825 on NASDAQ. One more. So this scalp setup is going to basically be maybe like a 50 points on NASDAQ. So right from about here to here. For that right there. And then what I could probably long there, possibly. I know guys is like come back to MHP. I know. That'd be nice. It just sometimes it just moves too fast and then it's kind of like, okay, I didn't get to take that trade, but you know, all day long we get that little level to play with. So we'll see what we got. Yeah, monthly maps look slightly bullish for the week. We had kind of that good a bit of run on Friday, which is enough. Which one's closer? 812 to 825, 64, 70. Okay. Let's watch them in tandem here. We'll pop that NASDAQ first. Right on the edge there. Let's start building one, just one. Around the edge. E ratio less than half. Yep. Let's see if I can get. Oh, the bands are still on the other contract. Yeah, when you have the think or swim thing, it doesn't roll over till the next day. Is off on the low right about 830. Okay. I do like this scalp though. Some of my favorites to take. I'm just going to see if the ratio is hanging in there. It's trying to break though. Just want to do 2 on this. I pulled back about 764. This gives me about a 1.2 to 1 if I get it, but just have a little volatility. VIX is in decay today, so we're not going to get a lot of oomph today on the VIX. I don't think we're getting any rejection here, though. That's what I don't like. Let's see if we get something. VIX meltdown, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, those VIX futures just going crazy today. Right down, just melting completely, which is good. I mean, it's good to see that going into the Fed. All right, let me get some water. I'll be right back. If my trade goes against me, just yell at me. It's not seeing that rejection though. This is the part I don't like. We're below it, which is good. I'm still gonna take the bet. I always do. I want to see that rejection. Oh, there we go. Come on, baby. Bring it home. Bring it home. Come on, don't break through. Bring it home. Don't break through. Don't break our hearts today. Nice little bull break is good. So for the rest of everything, testing bull zone is normal. You don't normally break into a bull zone and keep going. So at least the test is something I'm expecting. A little short scalp there. Today. Well, there we go. Now don't green candle me back up. Give me something sweet. Okay, so we got the move here. Let's get the test. Typically, this is going to try to test one more time. And if it fails the test, then it goes. If it passes the test, then it goes the other way. %4 of days break to the upper side of the band. 96% of days close on the side of the band. This is good. I like this candle structure. Come on. This rejection. I likey. SPY is in a similar boat to retest MHP though. Let's see, that's about 8 points lower. DD's not improving. We're still in a bear market. Technically speaking, we pressed into a bull market on monthly map. So we've got about likely a bullish week ahead of us, but there's still some bear market indicators that I can still take some shorts off of. Like today. Blech. Getting hot in here. 2 rejections, DD band looking great. I do like what I see. Stream looks good. Well, thank you, iDoc. It looks like it's trying to fight, though. I might lose this one. It's pretty textbook DD short. It's right off of the playbook. Super easy, right from the courses. You guys been to the courses, y'all seen it. Super easy setup. Not hard to do. Not bad, not bad. Right down to the retracement. We're getting close. One more tick. Trim out one. Hold the rest to green. Take the profit. Lock it in. Lock some of these in. Lock that guy in. And one more on this one. Hit the green and close. Right in the middle, check yes. Guys. And I'm out. And I'm out. And I'm out. Okay. The new music is helping. I'm not gonna lie. You guys like this lo-fi ambient background? It's not bad, right? Pretty chill. These are all my Tradeify straight to funded accounts. So what's that? 3, 45, 52. 52? Dude, easy setup. So easy. I drew. Maybe I drew it, then I do it. That's it. So today, the rest of the market is going to be a little random. Let it figure itself out. We need to find out what we want to do from here. 90% of days. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a gangster. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. I should have held for more, but these kind of scalps with shorts, I like to get in and get out really quick. I don't like to take too much on it. Okay. So let's analyze what we got in front of us. RAS greater than 0. You guys trading? Did y'all do anything today? Crazy made that on a short. Crazy I made that on 7 minutes of work though. I don't know anyone else that makes $5,000 in 7 minutes. Maybe politicians. Maybe they make that much money. Or maybe if you're a king of an oil producing country. I don't know. $40 points. Yeah, this is like a 1.2 to 1 setup. Just to retrace off of that. The market is trying to press higher though, so I'm not really too. Let me show you guys this. This is straight from our boot camp. If you haven't come to our boot camp, we're starting over in a Monday from now. 1 more week. We have the bonus days. We finished up the boot camp on Friday with the finale course. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday are what we call the bonus courses. We go over how there's stocks, there's the scanner, there's trader funding programs, all kind of fun stuff in that. But we will be starting over on Monday. I'm telling you guys, this will be the best 20 bucks you ever spent. 20 days worth of extremely rigorous training. All right, this is what I traded off of today. We have these handouts. The bootcamp participants get these handouts to go with you. This is to do with an exploit that takes advantage of the fact that futures are going to be trading with the, are going to be tracking what the underlying basket is doing. The underlying basket being the stocks. This one indicator right here, when it's less than half, as I draw right there, there is a rejection play off of this upper band. It's literally drawn right here. The only reason I didn't hit it with a bigger, fatter trade is because we had an MHP break to the upside, which made it irrational. So irrational guys, you know, we automatically trade small, right? That's what I did. It's 2 contracts scalp on the downside. As it went, I shorted in all of my accounts. When it popped above here, I added all of my accounts. And then when it fell, I started trimming. And then that was this. What happens is that the futures market isn't likely to detach into an irrational bull move on the stocks if the stocks themselves are being hedged bearish. This being less than half means the seesaw is tilted to the bear side still in the greater market for the stocks themselves. So if the stocks themselves aren't bullish, then there's always a DD scalp short off of that. This is a textbook rocket scooter play. This would have cost you $1 to learn. And so if you guys want to check out the boot camp, I got to show it to you. It's pretty cool. Again, we're not here to sell you trading courses. It's only $20 so that the girl that edits the videos gets a little bit of money for her work. This is it right here. You guys can go read all the reviews you want on it. By far, I see people taking courses from wannabe influencers and stuff. This is real trading, real risk management. This isn't tether 20 prop accounts together and blow them up so you get a payout. That's not real trading. This is real trading. What we do here. Draw it, then I do it. Risk management, position management. You can read all the reviews. Game changer, changed my life. Absolutely nothing like this. Amazing tools, blah, blah, blah. One of the few products out there worth checking out. The Rockstar platform is the best thing I've ever seen. Rockstar, best platform for day traders and swing traders. Yada. These are all the people that have been through the boot camp before. Been a game changer for my futures trading. And again, I don't tell people to leave reviews that are good or bad. I tell people to leave reviews that are honest. So the latest review a week ago learned so much information so quickly. It's an improved way of trading. You're watching many of the courses because they're jam-packed with helpful information. Thank you. I think it's Kirsten. Dre. Completely changed the way I look at the market. Love you, bud. All right. We're still in a bear market. We still are in a bull market now. We have flipped the script to being bullish on monthly maps. It still has bear pressure, and now it's flipped to a bull market. Friday, we flipped to a bull market. When any of these three greater market indicators are bullish, which monthly maps are, then the greater market is bullish. Anytime there is a hint of one of them being bullish, then the greater market is bullish. So we're not betting on the market selling off like we were last couple of weeks. Like the market has flipped the script on Friday. We said that on Friday as well. How can you change the cardinal file? You go to your account and you navigate into your purchases, and then it goes to like a Stripe interface. And I believe you can change your card through there. Can the same play be repeated again? Yes. Absolutely. Nancy Pelosi makes that kind of money, right? Jeff Bezos. I watched this video where it was Jeff Bezos talking to somebody who worked at Amazon, and it had two counters below them of how much money they were making per second. And at the end of the conversation, the guy he was talking to had ended up making like, I don't know, 74 cents, and Jeff Bezos made like $75,000 at the end of that 2-minute conversation. Y'all seen that video, right? Like, he's making somebody's yearly salary in a minute, you know, just of talking. And the employee that he's just like, hey, nice to meet you. And the employee's like, wow, Jeff Bezos, nice to meet you. He's like, yeah, tell me about the factory. The guy's like, you know, talking about his jobs. He's like an expert at it, and it made like 75 cents. I was like, that was brutal. So one thing today is that the market is trying to push bullish. Greater market is pressing bullish right now. And whenever you see this arrow, when I draw these up here, if all three of these are bearish, then I take a bear stance. If one of them is bullish, which monthly maps is, then I take a bull stance. But I can still short in a bull market. It's just that I'm looking at like primarily at the bull setup so I can find them. So today in SPY, for instance, you know, while we are pressing, So the goal here with me right now is to take these Tradeify accounts all the way to live. I'm trying to get 150,000 profit in them. Little by little by little. You gonna get there? Did she help me at the office? Like, no, she didn't. She walked in today and I yelled at her. I was like, you see anything different? She goes, oh, what the heck is this? I was in here like late into the night, banging around, knocking stuff around and moving things around, hanging up the skulls. Finally moved the plant. The plant was over here. I moved it over there now. I got my lighting rig. So I have this professional lighting rig. Like you could, if you played a show, you know, you could like mount this and light your band up if you're in a band. So the lights that project, like you see there's like ambient lighting everywhere. You can't really tell because of how cleverly the layout and design is. But each one of my studio lights is like a $1,500 light. These lights are fucking expensive as shit. Lighting is crazy. So I know like you can go buy cheap Govee lights if you guys want to deck out your room. Govee's a really good brand that does it. You can do like wall sconces and LED stuff. But these are like professional, you know, you know, people make movies with this brand that makes these lightings. So, but the cool thing about the panel is that the panel itself, you can program anything across the panel. You can make it like a gradient. You can do a color wash. You can do anything. So, you know, like normal RGB panels might cost you $200 or $300. You get 2 or 3 of them and angle them at different places. You can blend your colors together. Or I can do it in the app, like one lighting panel. I can blend all the colors to make it look whatever you want it to look like. Does this work on stocks, Mindful? Yeah, it does. Did I buy from Tony at LC Sign? Dude, I want to. Dude, I love that guy. He's so funny. If I order another rocket scooter sign, it's going to be from him. Use in 1 minute. Yeah. Govee's great for like, for the average, you know, use. You want to light up your kitchen, light up underneath your bar. Like I used to have Govee strips underneath my countertop on my bar at my last house, and it just the bar kind of glowed like this like light, I don't know, reddish color in a way, almost like pink, but it was kind of like a not even pink. It's hard to say what it was. It was like white, but like a hint of like redness to it. His signs are made in Shenzhen, China. So MHP has now flipped the bullish. Sorry, thank you, Jay. Here. Now the question is, what kind of setup do I want from here? Let's piece it together. Resilience greater than 0. MHP break is going to push up. DD band's going to push down. 90% of days close below here, so the short is probably still the stronger play. 10% of days close above here. But the easier setup is if we do break and keep going, you guys. Y'all see there's a perfect 20-point rip in S&P right here if we get it. So from A to B, this is a break play, right? This is an obvious one because if you break out a DD and keep going, you're always going to grab liquidity pockets, right? I always do. I don't know if you guys do. Break play. So we're probably coming out. If you're doing a second time, love it. Mike, I'm not really sure because I don't really trade the Russell much, so I don't look at it. I don't look at it that often. Somebody here might be able to tell you. The Big Mac, yep. The Big Mac, baby. When I see these bars, sometimes it reminds me of that old video game Burger Time. I don't know if you guys played like an old Atari or Intellivision or even old Nintendo had it. You remember the Burger Time video game? The little chef would walk back and forth and eat the burger. then the patty and the bun and the lettuce would like collapse down. You would build burgers, and you're being chased by like a giant fried egg and a pepper shaker trying to kill you. This is we call this the Big Mac play. It looks like a hamburger. It's a bull zone sandwich between two bear zones. You play from one to the next. It's a nice quickie little, it's 20 points on S&P, which you 80 points NASDAQ. Sounds like your local Arby's. So my thoughts about this, right? Is Arby's just like a money laundering front, or do people actually eat at Arby's? Is this a place people go to? I've never in my life been to an Arby's or have known somebody that's been to an Arby's. It's never talked about. You're never out at the club and people are like, oh, you know what? I wish Arby's was open. You never hear it, right? Is it good? Is it any good? Your wife loves it? Never been. Arby's is trash. The sandwiches the pictures don't look super appetizing. It's kind of like, it looks like if you blended like Subway with a burger place. It's like a Subway sandwich on a burger. I don't know. Roast beef. I like roast beef. Don't get me wrong. I'm a roast beef fan. I just don't know anybody. I think it's because like Texas is such a Whataburger and Jack in the Box sort of thing down here. Never are we driving around. When we're driving around, and sometimes we're like, hey, I wonder if Taco Bell is open. Let's go to Taco Bell. Or like, hey, let's go to Jack and a Crack. Okay, let's go. But I've never in my life had somebody say, let's go to Arby's, man. And I'd be like, that sounds great. I don't even think I know where there is one in my city. I've never even really, probably in my hometown where I grew up. Shorting is scary. Yeah, it is. Shorts are in and out. Like if from here to here and here to here, that was the play twice. Universe handed a second short play to this red line. Again, I wouldn't be continuing to short from here if I was still in a short. I could have taken that trade twice, but the short play against the greater market with two signs pointing up is just a quick in and quick out. If it breaks MHP a second time, it could likely run. So what I'd like to see is the breakout play from here to here. I'd love to get that one. We have news coming out, right? We have news today. It just came out. Retail inventories came in slightly higher than expected. Well, that's noise. At this point, 5% is noise. That's in the normal range. Inventories are usually high, roughly about 1% or greater, like what you saw in so I can't fast rewind back to like COVID days, inflation days. So two things. In COVID days, when your retail inventories, so excluding auto, are down, there's just no stock because there was no shipping, right? The shipping's all shut down because of COVID. And then another thing, retail inventories go up when unemployed people can't buy the things after they're shipped. So we had that experience of shortage and then stockpile people weren't buying. And now we're just in the normal range of noise. Usually between 1/2 and -1/2 from retail inventories is pretty normal. So nothing alarming there. If you guys ever have questions about these like economic ranges, I've been doing this forever. I could tell you what's normal, what's abnormal, just from years of doing this. That's in the range of noise. Nothing alarming there. Nothing to see. Nothing worth mentioning. Now the best play that you can get today's best plays today. We're kind of stuck between this range and this range. I personally wouldn't be shorting for a sell-off. And I wouldn't be longing from here either. But what I want to see are the two extended ranges. The ideal plays are going to be here. And you guys know the drill. Here. These liquidity pocket long setups are great in this kind of environment. Positive res means we're likely not selling off further from here. So we are supporting at the open today, 563 on the S&P or 692 NASDAQ futures. We're going to talk about NASDAQ real quick. There's a resistance here. There's support from here. I personally wouldn't be betting for a reversal sell-off today. 90% of days do close below MHP, but we are breaking MHP a second time. The question is, do I want to take it? Into this IP. It's risky. We've already tapped DD once. So I'm going to hold off on it. Let me hold off on it. The definitive play would be to break the band and keep going. Yeah. So QQQ long. Let me look at it. EST trade. Yeah. So you have every single time trade on QQQ, that first one from the day. Damn it. Y'all didn't tell me there was an EST play. I thought we were friends. How can y'all enjoy free money and not me? How could y'all do that to me? How could y'all do that to me? Did you say it? And I wasn't paying attention because I'm talking too much. He did say it. No, I'm just an idiot. I was in the middle of talking about Arby's. Arby's, you've ruined my life again. You and your strange looking sandwiches. Swear to God. Look. Like, I don't know what it is. There's just something alarmingly weird about a sandwich that's piled on like this. It kind of just looks like the way that it is. I mean, does the sandwich really come out like 9 inches tall? I mean, this is incredibly large. If you're thinking like Big Mac style, this would be the equivalent of like an 8-patty burger. Is this really how big these things are? The way that it's folded is just alarmingly weird. Like, it looks like anatomical, like human body parts. I'm not saying what I'm saying, but it just has an odd look to the way that I know the food photographers like stack everything up and prop everything up with toothpicks or whatever. Oh my God. Is the sandwich really like this tall? It looks like flaps of human skin. It's just kind of goofy looking. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. I'm gonna hold off on this one here, but let me think if I want to take this Nasdaq long from this spot here. It is starting to hold. 54 to 825 is about a 70-point move. If I have my finger on the button and push long one time on the bull zone tap, just on the bull zone tap from here to hold on a break, just one contract, one account, that's it. Wait. Is this the one I want to do it in? I don't know if I want to do it in this account. I guess I can do it in just that one, I guess. Okay. Not that one either. Which one is it? Bull zone break IP to bear zone. I could take that, but that's running into the DD band and betting on DD break, and we're at 0.43. I don't think we're gonna get that. This is scary long, so I don't know if I like that, but I'm gonna join you guys. Just in one. The goal is to bet to that band right there one more time. It's looking like it's building pressure to want to break. That's the thing I see. Do y'all see it? It feels like it. Declining volume, advancing candles. That short probably is going to play out 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row. What do y'all think? Are you guys enjoying the stream? You're having a good time? Hit that like button if you are. We have one more Elite Trader funded account to give away today. This is Ice Wild today. Thanks for the trading hint. Back up to DD band, pocket that. Easy, another win. Oh my goodness, so casual. I wasn't even looking at the screen. This is the no look hook shot. Over the shoulder. 500 more bucks. We'll take it. All right, watch. I was in the middle of tweeting, And it might seem so casual the way I'm doing this, guys, but I'm very, very, very good at what I do. I'm probably the best person on YouTube who does this. And it might seem a little casual, me just kind of like goofing around, pushing a button, getting in, getting out, but it's all up here. So if you ever want me to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing, just ask. I get in the habit of being very like Elon Musk sometimes about life. I'm a little weird and socially awkward. I get in the middle of, I'm over here talking about, you know, vagina sandwiches and fucking Taco Bell instead of, literally it looks like vagina sandwich. I'm not making this up. When I look at it, it just looks like folded labias. I know it's weird looking, but it's just not look appetizing to me in a food sense. It just looks weird. I mean, look at it. Taco Bell and the fish now. Really? If Taco Bell's a fish taco, look, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Just turn your head sideways and then you'll never look at Arby's the same way again. All right, I'm closing this down. It's too early for naughty stuff, okay? Oh God, the girls in here, Priscilla's laughing at the girls in here. Oh, I didn't know there was girls in here. This is just guys. This is just, I'm just making jokes with the boys. Damn it. You'll never look at Arby's the same way again. I know. I need to speak with better posture and the presence of the ladies, though. Taco Bell's ground-up plastic. It really is. But you put enough seasoning in it, it tastes all right. Okay, so today's setup, that one's pretty simple. There was a bull zone push all the way up to the upper DD band. So what the DD band is it's a short for Doomsday, but what it actually, just a goofy name we gave it. What it actually is it's an exploit of margin requirements. It's a whole thing, and I teach a whole boot camp on it, but margin requirements are a way to show you expected ranges and futures. And it's that one expected range from yesterday's close. It's a really strong high volume pivot, very predictable to the point that we have a flashcard on it. And essentially what it's doing is it's telling you that the futures are going to have a hard time rallying into irrational territory. There's like a lot of short squeeze margin calls up here. And so the futures are going to have a hard time breaking through this level if the stocks themselves are balanced bearish. See, like this number right here, 41. Anything less than half is the seesaw is like tilted to the bear side. So the futures, as you see, are kind of like resisting this line a little bit. Now, it looks like it's trying to break it, which is good. My first short was off of that line, but it tells you when this ratio is less than half, you take the side with the stocks. If the stocks are bearish, the index is likely to go to the downside as well. Even now, it could be a third short setup from here. So that's one of the setups that I do take all the time. And then another one today is that I find liquidity and I long it like every single time. A liquidity pocket is a bear zone, bull zone push. That's a pretty simple trade. Thank you, Ice Wild, for telling me about it. I was watching S&P, not paying attention. So I jumped in on it where everyone else, like basically from here to here is one trade. And anytime you break through and test, it's also another long to resistance. So when we broke through and that red candle came down, I jumped in on that long here and then closed out there. As a pretty simple setup. So from here, I don't try to bet the lightning strikes like 5 or 6 times on the same spot. Like now is the time to wait. There are 2 really solid trades to take. And both of them are on the break case scenario. If we break through this band right here and start supporting, it could run. And one of the neat things about breakouts is that this to this is a very obvious setup as well. I usually will miss any part of that initial break here. If this ratio is greater than half, then I will always long off the band, but it's not, so it's a short play off of the band itself. Going forward, I look for liquidity pockets and I long them. So if I could find them, this is one down here. If we break MHP and get back down below, which is likely going to happen today, 90% of days will close on the same side of MHP. So we open on NASDAQ below this orange line. It's likely to stay below this orange line. So I'm not betting on a breakout, but if we get it, Daddy's going to chase. DD break. Liquidity pocket, etc. So right now, it's wait. Wait for the setup. It's on the edge of breaking out. Trust me, if it breaks out, I'm not going to miss the LP push. It's a huge move. NASDAQ, that's a 120-point move. That's going to be a quickie. It'd be closer towards the middle end of the day. Be weird if we got it to start of the day, but hey, anything's possible. The S&P making 3 attempts to break MHP is good for a gamma squeeze. And the S&P has kind of like the same stuff going on over here. There is a potential long setup for here, but that band is in the way. It's the same crap on the S&P right here. This way. There's long from here, short from here. It's like stuck in between our two levels here. Short off that DD band, long off hedge pressure break. It's anyone's game. So the breaks are going to be violent, like very violent. That can go to there. This can fall all the way to there. So the two LP plays on the S&P. Let's watch this one today because this one's like the better one. I've got two really good long setups outside of this range. We're going to wait for it. Taco Bell was acceptable. Kristen says has 59-cent menu because that's how much it's worth. In high school, do you guys remember? I know if your high school was allowed you to leave. Before I started my fake chess club, so I can sneak off of campus. Long story about that. I started a fake club in high school to sneak off of campus and go eat Taco Bell and play video games with my friends. But anyways, before I started my fake club, we used to be able to go all the time. And there was a car wreck. One of our students passed away, unfortunately. And so the school went on lockdown. You can't leave at all during lunch anymore. But we would go to Taco Bell, which is down the road, and it was like 59-cent tacos. Like you would get like 3 or 4 tacos and a drink for like $3.50. It was like nothing. Scalp that shit. You got it. Hi, is liquidity map a paid indicator? German. Herman, yes. So liquidity map and everything you see in the Rocket Scooter platform is available in the Rocket Scooter platform. Let me get you a link to check it out. So what liquidity map is an advanced gamma exposure model and other types of options exposure. And together we can predict flow and volume profile before volume accumulates anywhere based on a bunch of different techniques. So we do monthly gamma exposure, which is the orange line, weekly gamma exposure, which is the blue line. So it's not just exposure of the entire breadth of the options that exist in the landscape. We actually selectively pull from all the options that trade. Only options that our algorithm believes belong to a zero risk trade, options that will be hedged against. So we don't look at like speculative options. We look for matching tandem trades and auxiliary markets to determine if this option belongs to a zero risk trade or not. Like if somebody buys 100,000 shares of SPY and then we see 1,000 calls traded, there's a neutralization there. Somebody's engaged and that's probably a hedge. And so we'll pluck that option out. We look at the gamma exposure of just those options, which forecasts high volume due to dealer hedging. So that's what we look for, just dealer hedging model. And then bull and bear zone has to do with that original trade I just mentioned, somebody buying big lots against a neutral bet against the house. So these liquidity pockets are where dealers are position neutral on their long and shorts, like right here and right here, like where these arrows are drawn. And so each one of these is a high volume node, predictable high volume node or liquidity pocket. Here's one, here's one, you know, here's one. So today you have high volume nodes that will exist here, here, and here. Futures has its own series of exploits. This is exploiting CME span and margin requirements. That right there. And all of this is available in our platform. And our platform is, they have a deal going on right now. It's 50% off for the first month. So you guys can check it out. But yeah, it's all in the platform itself comes with all of these tools built into it. It's a trading platform. So the indicator itself isn't paid, but the platform is. You get the platform, everything is free with it. This range has been pretty awesome and predictable. Yeah, like a short one more time. Like this has been pretty nice and easy textbook today. Oh, I need to update my picture. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I'm going to kind of like ruin prop trading for all of you guys. Or not prop trading, simfluencers for all of you guys. Do you know that all of your favorite simfluencers are cheating and lying to you? All of them? Don't name any names, all of them though. Except for like a couple that I know. The newest, hottest thing in the game right now is called prop firm arbitrage. It's an easy way to trick you guys and think someone's making money. And they all do it. and somehow it's legal. It's just be careful. Don't buy courses from people that do that. Don't buy discourse from people that do that. Don't learn from people that do that. Unless you got hundreds of thousands of dollars to spend on these accounts to make millions of dollars of payouts, you can't emulate what those kind of people do. So be on the lookout. Prop firm arbitrage has now become a plague. I'm going to start advocating against it. Too many people are doing it, and y'all got to learn now. It was funny when some people were doing it. And literally, it was hilarious watching it unfold. But now everyone's doing it. Now it's coming down to essentially become commonplace fraud. It was one thing when they were just selling you guys, the affiliate links and whatever. But now when they're starting to sell discords and courses and all this other stuff, I think I have to start speaking out against it. Don't buy a course from arbitrage. Prop firm arbitrage is easy. Let me teach you how to do it. You guys want to go make millions of dollars? Get your checkbook ready. All right, here's how you do it. Number one. There's actually 2 layers of arbitrage. Number one. Go buy $3,000 worth of straight to funded accounts with firm A. And go buy 3,000 funded accounts with firm B. Long one, short one. At the right opportune time. One of them is going to put you far into payment. And again, if they don't have consistency rules, even the better. One goes up, one goes down. Your risk is minimized. Now, you might say well, what if I can't just go buy a call and buy a put at the same time? Can I do the same thing? You kind of can, because it's a fixed loss trade. And at the right moment in time, the perfect blow up could make one of your risk, goes away, and one of the risks goes away, or one of them turns a big profit. Say that this one goes up to 15,000. Okay. That's not really the heart of the arbitrage, because you can lose on both accounts, right? But the heart of how the scheme works is that it only costs them 6,000 to put big numbers on the screen. And especially if the trades are done off screen. If the trades are done off screen and the winning trade is usually dragged onto the screen, that's how the scam works. You show the winning trade, and then also when you show the winning trade, you also show the winning code that goes with that company that you made X amount of dollars with. And whether you get paid on or not, you don't care. Because if you blow up both of them, it doesn't matter. The code will make you money off the resets and the prop firms that you sold. And hey, if you happen to, one of the accounts goes up, you always have a winner every day to talk about. In either case, you either A, are winning some money on paper, or B, promoting a service to make some money if you lose. And either way, it's a winning game. It's 2 layers of arbitrage. Now, the reason that makes it fraud is the fact that the reality of what's being presented to you is not true. This is how much, when somebody says this was my payout, that's okay. When somebody says this is how much I made last year, now it's fraud. Now you can call the police and file a lawsuit, because that's not how much they made that year. I made $100,000 last year in the prop. No, you didn't. How much did you pay to go into it? How much did you net? How much was tax? Now, according to my lawyer, which I had a conversation with last week, it actually is considered fraud. My securities lawyer, it's actually considered fraud if you don't reveal, if you say this is how much I made, and even if you're off by a commission, if you made $1,000 in your account, but you only made $9,000 or $995 after commission, if you say you made $1,000 in your trade, you're misrepresenting your trade. Now, small misrepresentation is not a big deal. I mean, you should be accurate, of course. If you're getting commission, the SEC is not knocking on your door. But if you say you made $500,000 and you only netted $50,000, you're moments away from a lawsuit. So I'm just letting you guys know that the wording in which somebody says this is how much I made is actually fraud. So be careful. But you can't. But the thing is that there's no argument. The SEC will take your argument and say fuck you. That's exactly how their argument works, Jay Mooney. Anybody could argue against it. The SEC could say it's cut and dry, and we set the rules, so fuck you. That's exactly how they work. And it's cut and dry is that you can't misrepresent a dollar amount by clever wordplay in any regard of wordplay. So be careful when somebody says this is how much I made this year. with this prop firm. If you don't disclose the hundreds of thousands you put into it, or the taxes, or their cut, if you display a gross amount as this is what I made, that's at the level of fraud. I talked to my lawyers last week. I had a conversation because I said, you know, in the prop world, it's starting to get a little dirty. And what do you think about people that do this? And first of all, we had a conversation, explained to him what prop firms even were, and he was very like, how are these legal? And I explained the loophole, and he's like, oh, that is kind of a clever loophole, so that does make sense. But so in that regard, you can't misrepresent a single thing. And so just be careful, because at the point that now the arbitrage artists are now selling discords and selling paid services and stuff, don't be tricked into going and learning in that environment. That's all I'm trying to say. Not trying to call anyone out. Don't go pay to learn in that environment. That's not trading. You're not going to learn a damn thing. Just be careful. You have to actually say, this is how much I made, you know, in a prop firm, or this is sim money, or this is how much I made with Tradeify today, or whatever. But so you have to be, so I'm like going to start wording my stuff in a way that's like more legally appropriate. So just be careful. I only trade one firm on screen, and I don't switch between them. I don't drag another firm on. Oh, that's how much I made in this other firm. Oh, you didn't know I was in the trade? Oh yeah, I was over there. So I have 5 accounts, 5 DOMs, 1 here, the other 4 off to the side, because I can't squeeze them all on here. And then I just trade, and then I show you guys, like, you know, the printout every time I update it. So that's it. Just be careful, because now I'm like, okay, I thought it was kind of funny, respect the hustle, you know. I think it's kind of cool. I know Kaizen's here and other people are here from the prop world that like to watch. No offense. If there's a way to game the game, I'm all for it, because if you can beat the carnival at its own game, I'm not knocking him for it. Prop firm arbitrage is funny to me. Somebody figured out how to do that. That's amazing. I'm siding with the person that does that. There's nothing illegal about that. You're beating the carnival at its own game. You're beating Vegas at Vegas. I love it. But then if you reach into like trying to convert that even further, like I'm an expert, you should learn from me, then I'm a little bit like, wait, hold on. No, I'm the expert. We're different layer. There's differences between us here. We're not the same. And that's where we talk. So be careful. Liquidity pocket bull trade, yeah. So trust me, anybody that does the arbitrage game and has fun with it, spend $500,000 to make $1 million, totally fine with me. I'm laughing all the way to the bank with them. I think that's hilarious. You figure out a way to game the system, and that is a viable legal trading strategy. But it's not, hey guys, learn from me, because you can't really. It's kind of like if, what's the guy's name? The fucking hippie dude with the long hair and the fucking redheaded man bun and the goatee, with Ross Cameron, that guy. It'd be like he's teaching you a course on how to make money selling penny stocks. Here's how you make money selling penny stocks. You be him, you make a room and you buy something, get 10 million people else to buy it. If you try to sell education under that framework, to me, you're kind of a numbskull. Yeah, man, Mr. Man Bun. Well, I'll tell you something. Like I'm sure he's got something worth teaching. I'm saying he doesn't, but you can't take your gimmick that you do and then frame around education to further squeeze money from your customers. Because you can't repeat what they're doing unless you're them. So, you know. Trust me when I say anybody that shows their trades off camera and drags them on screen, if you buy their course, you're a fucking moron. Like, I'm just telling you straight up. Mr. Man Bun. A handsome little devil. I'm taking long here. I'm trying to think about if I do want to. I think I'm going to hold off on the long. The DD ratio's not been favorable, so no upside break is kind of favorable to me. And then I think from here it could rally and go. But I'm a little worried to take the trade from here because I've already taken that trade. And I don't have clear judgment on this. If you were to ask me which way I think we're going to do, I think we're still going to break and keep going. But I don't want to take the long from here. Instead, I want to take the guaranteed long from here to there. Oops, sorry. From here to there. Right? Liquidity pockets are very favorable, so I'm going to kind of grab them on either side. Yeah. So, in general, anybody that you're going to like learn from or pay to learn from, I said tell you guys, make sure they're just trading one account. You can see the history of that account, or one prop firm if they're doing it. Like I'm committed to a prop firm challenge, and it's not like, oh, by the way, guys, here's my top step off to the side. I also make $1 million over there. Forgot to tell you, but buy my Discord, So just be careful. And again, I'm not knocking these guys from gaming the system. I'm knocking you guys if you fall for it. I pat people on the back if they figure out how to game the system and make a living for themselves. And it's amazing. The only reason I don't do the arbitrage game because that's better use of my money. I wouldn't invest like hundreds of thousands to make millions in the prop world and lose all the taxes. If I was going to throw 100,000 in the stock market, I'd just put it into a futures account and trade it. I'd buy options, things like that. A little bit less work. But yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not calling anyone out, and not even saying it's bad. I'm saying that you guys just you can't learn and emulate the things that you are presented with. And that was what kind of saying. So I talked to my lawyer this week about, is it legal to post prop gains? And the SEC verbiage, and am I liable? Is Roxy liable for, any kind of, we had to kind of like dig through the laws there, and there's a whole bunch of gray area. There's really most of this prop stuff kind of falls out of SEC and CFTC and NFA league jurisdictions. There's really you're kind of in the SEC world when it comes to financial advice and things like that. But you're not really giving advice like on a free YouTube channel. You're not paying me, so I can say anything I want. But I was like, is this like, if somebody posts like I made $1 million, but you really only made like 150,000 after taxes and after the split and minus the whatever, are all these influencers just posting their gross? And I was like, the case I presented my lawyer was like, because if I post that I made $50,000 and I didn't take the taxes out, and he's like, yeah, the SEC would have a problem with that. If you don't account for like how much you net, if you presented like a net gain as factual, it's just like lying on an earnings report. Yeah, we made this much money. Oh yeah, we forgot to put our losses into the report. So the question was, if you omit how much you spent on your prop accounts, is that actually fraud? And according to him, the answer is yes. So I'm like, well, shit, everybody's doing it now. So what's the answer? Anyways, do I trade our LLC now? I don't. So anyways, I'm just concerned with how to present further. So if I say this is how much I made today in my Tradeify account, and I just say that's straight to funded account, then that is a legal phrase. But the wording is as such. It comes down to as, somebody says I made 100. I saw an influencer this weekend prompting me to do this. No, it's not Pat. Whoever just said Pat, I'm not talking about Pat. I'm just saying there's an influencer that said something this weekend that prompted, or this last week that prompted me over the weekend to think about this on Friday. Two influencers are arguing with each other, and one of them is like, well, I made $100,000 last year. And then I was like, ooh, I'm curious how that would work. Because you can't say that in the guise of also selling something related to finance. You can say whatever you want, period. Whatever you want. But if you say that kind of stuff to further entice a purchase of something, that's where it gets to be a little on the bad side. So anyways, long story short, make sure, here's a checklist. Anything you buy, make sure you actually see the trades. That's it. You see the trades. Getting in, getting out. not just you see the profit, but you watch the execution. At minimum, you guys just look for that. And then, you know, gauge it for a little bit before you buy anything. The scheme now, it's very easy to hide that you don't really make any money, but it doesn't matter because the sales from like the affiliate stuff is the income. And everyone's going to milk it until the rules change. And there's no illegality to doing that. But if you breach the fiduciary duty of the honesty to actually make a purchase, then that's criminal fraud. So you have to be careful. It just means there's going to be a day where the door, they're going to get a knock on their door. You know, or some people in black suits and earpieces, you know. You're getting a Ross Cameron ad on my screen right now. Does that guy still trade? Is he still around? He was around a long time ago. Back in the day, he was like the biggest YouTuber too, but they were like pumping penny stocks. It was a little much like. What's up? What's up? Quickest dead cat bounce. Yeah, I think that if I were to guess today, like I said, I think we do break and move. We can still make that attempt. There's just no play inside of here. I'm waiting for one of these two areas. So I'm going to put the word waiting. Waiting. So. My thing was, if the arbitrage artist just left it at that, I was laughing with them. Like, this is incredible. I can't believe you guys make money doing this. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. But now they got Discords to sell, or their educators or whatever, or $15,000 mentorships or whatever. Oh shit. I just name dropped on accident. Now they're teaching. Have you looked into the third, fourth, fifth dimension? Not gonna influence my site. Oh, dude, I'm constantly living in the fourth dimension. And the fifth dimension. As a matter of fact, I was time traveling this morning. Let me tell you something. Dinosaurs had feathers, man. No lie. Jurassic Park lied to you. But jokes aside, is that really a thing? Third, fourth, and fifth dimension? Is this like a thing? Does Ross Cameron live in a van now? Oh, I don't even know. He looks like the kind of guy that would live in a van, but not because he couldn't afford anything better, but just by choice. He kind of looks like the kind of like woodsman kind of hippie kind of dude. So perplexed why I'm not taking the MHP trade. Because the R&R is not that good. Because it's here. Look. Because it's here. Like there's like 8 points of move for a. So two things. Yes, it is a good long from here, but I don't have any oomph from this. It's the same reason it worked, 1, 2, 3, now 4 times. It goes to there and comes back down. And I'm already up today. So the question is, do I want to risk it for another 7 or 8 points? You nailed it. How many times are we going to bounce against this with the DD ratio not being greater than half? So what I want to do is let the market make a definitive decision. And then, because I've already made the scalps twice, I'm good. You're right. The correct trade is too long from here. You're right. Can you imagine getting chased by a 5-ton chicken? What are you guys talking about? Okay, wait, let's get our, we're gonna get a giveaway going on here. We have one more ETF account to give away. 5-ton chicken. What kind of conversation am I missing out on right now? Yeah. So yeah, so by the way, just letting you guys know, when I'm talking about educating you guys, I'm not out there trying to beef with people or call anybody out. Like I said, I'm patting them all on the back. I'm rooting them all on. I'm like, look, guys, look. That's amazing. I think it's hilarious that you found 2 casinos and you're playing them against each other. I think that's hilarious. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? But I'm like, at the same time, should stop there and not try to type ETF, baby. ETF. Type it, type it, type it, type it, type it. Will I do another scalp hits a DD band? No, I'm waiting. I'm literally waiting. The reason I'm waiting is that there's no reason not to. I've already made enough to advance these accounts to the next day and where I want to be on them. I can get a little bit more, but what I really want to wait for is the definitive move that gets the market getting us something. We're kind of sitting here no man's land. Yes, the short off of DD band is still there. Yes, the long of MHP is still there. This V-shaped range that been paying out all morning is still there. But I think right now I'm going to chill because I've already hit it 3 times. If you're going to put a gun to my head and tell me to make a choice, I probably would long from here. But 2 of the greater market indicators are bullish. We're waiting on that. But yeah, just like my caution for you guys when making purchases is for you guys. It's easy to think, oh, you know, this 17-year-old kid made $100,000 with Top Step or with whatever. Let me pay for their Discord and learn something. Be careful in that prop world that are now tired of making millions. Now they want to make 5s and 10s of millions. And now they're teaching and opening services to help you even further. Their goal is to get you to fail as much as possible. And I didn't even get to the juicy part of that conversation. Because if you long one and you short one and one pays out big or another pays out big and you show the winning trade or they both lose, it doesn't matter because if 10,000 fucking people copied what you did, you're going to make $10,000 in commissions when they re-up that day. You can't lose no matter what you do. As a matter of fact, the more you fail, the more you make. It is by far the weirdest thing. And my lawyer and I laughed about this. We were like, what kind of circus has futures trading become? It's hilarious. You can't lose as a trader anymore. It's completely risk-free and it's comical as of that. But for you guys, just if you're trying to learn trading, make sure you watch people make trades. One account, no arbitrage where you buy anything. Isn't it comical though? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You can't lose as a trader anymore. It is insane how it just blows my mind. Done for the day. Justin, let's go, baby. Yeah, did you ever think there was gonna be a time in history where paper traders are celebrated as kings and longing and shorting both equations, and no matter what you do, you win. It's by far the most interesting time to be alive in the history of trading. Traders have figured out a risk-free formula. Now, I'm all right, ETF guys, ETF. No, it's not you guys. No, my internet. It's like for the last like 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, the internet's been so spotty. I don't know if they're doing new construction because we're in a new neighborhood. It's building. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Yeah, no, like somebody hired a hitman to come rip the internet out of my wall because I was calling him out. That was exactly what happened. Gotta shut this guy up. Hotspot. Yeah, be here in case you want. I didn't hit the start button. Feds got him. LOL. Pull the tactical nuke. Again, no, I'm not calling anybody out. So don't say I was calling you out particularly. Like I said, I'm calling you guys out. Don't buy someone's Discord or buy somebody's mentorship or boot camp. I told you earlier, I accidentally slipped out. I saw somebody selling a $15,000 mentorship or something, and I was like, that was a really hit the nail on the head for me. $15,000. That was like, got a beef sandwich with trash internet. And that's the craziest thing is that I have like 2 gig fiber, incredibly fast. And then for some reason it just starts going kaput. So. All right, ETF. Let's go. Yeah, a prop firm arbitrage person selling a $15,000 mentorship. Ugh. You guys want to learn from somebody that trades one account or some accounts with one firm and can really push those accounts to the extreme and show you what they can do over time, which is what you're trying to do. All right, ready? The chart looks like a roast beef sandwich. This one kind of does. I'm looking forward to this one. But yes, according to the legal team, it would be fraud to sell something related to financial gain when you didn't really make that much money, and you said that's how much money you made. So, just FYI, the legality of said thing is that you guys got to be accurate with your presentations. This all came to light with that whole Danny Trade stuff. Everyone started questioning, you know, what is and isn't legal to say in the prop world. And it's important as like leaders like us have to make sure we educate you guys. That's really our responsibility here. All right, you ready to roll the dice, baby? Victor coming in hot with the winning entry into the contest. You know that time again, right? All right. What's your entry saying? That's pretty loud. All right. Let's take a little dip today. So guys, we're doing giveaways every day now. That's the best part. Be here every day because next week we'll be giving away Tradeify straight to funded account. But the difference between me and everybody else in this prop industry, whatever, is I don't want to see you guys lose. I don't copy trade the accounts. That's maximum risk, maximum failure rate for people. I don't do that. It's dangerous. Dangerous to teach you guys to do that too. Music was better before the crash. I can't roll my tongue. I mean, you guys get the drift. The giveaway song. Let's roll the dice. Ready? Yeah. We hate budget AI POD. You know, 1997 called it once its high school cock rock back. Let's go. T-Kit 001, you have 1 minute to say something. All right, that's it. Y'all don't want to hear the song again? Back to the chill music. Y'all love the song. Y'all love it too much. How's the office look, by the way? Now that I finally got my own lighting rig set up again. It took all night to do it. Oh, Mike. So fiber optics engineer here. Oh, excellent. You're the person you need to be talking to. In a new construction neighborhood, sometimes physical activities will cause temporary delays. When network is 100% complete, then a different issue would cause delay. I wonder if it's just maybe even beyond the neighborhood. Maybe it's a local thing in my city. Maybe the city's having some kind of outage somewhere. But for the last 3 weeks, it's been spotty. One time, the router itself just was, it like went out and it wouldn't turn back on. And the technician came out. He's like, oh, there's a problem with the cable. We thought the dog had like chewed the cable or something because they hadn't buried it all the way. Like, it's so weird. The guy that needed to bury the cable had to come out another day and bury the cable. I was like, I'll just bury the cable. And they're like, no, don't do it. Let us do it. I was like, okay. So anyways, we're like, maybe the dog chewed the cable or something or dug it up. But the guy came out. The router was completely trash. He had to take it, throw it away, put in a new one. And ever since then, there's been like 3 or 4 days where the internet just completely goes out randomly. The office looks like an RV sandwich. It kind of does. It feels nice to have my, like, a light. Like, before I was doing this, it was like a dark... T-Kit, did you say something? T-Kit. Oh, yeah, there you go. All right, message me in Discord. Go to the Discord here. Send me a message. Good job, good job. So we'll be doing straight to funded accounts next week with Tradeify. I want you to tell, now here's the thing. We're gonna have a goal. We have to get to like X amount of likes and whatever in the stream. X amount of people. I'll say as a reward, for every 500 viewers we have, we'll give away a straight to funded. So let's get to 500. We get close to it. I think that's the goal next time. We get to like 460, 470. So whatever you got to do, tell your friends, open it up on 9 different laptops. I don't care. Hedge pressure resilience. There should be a rule that you get a discount when the internet goes out. Why do we pay for something that isn't always working correctly? Fine. I will discount your free YouTube to be negative free. I will give you each $1 when the YouTube show goes out. Is that fair, Kirsten? Is that fair? $1 for all. We will all go have beers together in the first rounds on me. Not you, LOL. I know what you meant. I'm just kidding around. I think that if the internet goes out, they owe me money. That's exactly right. Yeah, no, I know exactly. I know what you're saying. I was just kidding around. So these, I don't know what's going on. So Mike, what could be the issue? Because it's like, let's start at the top. I'm paying my bill. It's not like the bill wasn't paid. It's not like I have a Wi-Fi extender, like multiple on every floor. So it's like the signal is good. The strength is good. The little extender light is blinking white like it should be. Hold on. Blinking white. Downstairs, the router was white. Like all the lights were good, but the service was out. So help you with consistency. Say your P&L day 1 was 4K with 20% consistency. Would need to stay under 2K for your 10K window. So the easiest way to do it is you take your biggest trade and multiply it by 100 divided by your consistency rate. So an example with 20%, that fraction is 5. 100 divided by 20 is 5. So if you made 4K, then if 4K is your biggest trade going forward, you need 20K total profit to hit consistency. That's how you do it. Easiest way to wrap your head around it. The VIX term structure from 1 day out to 37 days. Okay, so VIX term structure is from 24 to 37 days. So it's 24 days out to 37 days out. So VIX, like the VIX is looking at options that expire roughly a month out to try to catch that monthly window. And then it uses like, you know, a week before or after just to catch a little bit of kind of window before and after an expiration kind of thing. Just to get like a good, well-rounded view of that month. Are you talking about the 1 day and 8 day VIX? So because the majority of options risk is all piling up in the near term, there's like a 1 day VIX and an 8 day VIX. I've never really put any thought into exploring what that can help you understand. iDoc is stealing your bandwidth. That's probably what she's doing. Most neighborhood homes share approximately 32 services per fiber optics strand. There's high bandwidth user that could affect the other 32 customers. Somebody in my neighborhood's crypto mining. I wonder if I'm cutting out the internet for other people. Run some pings between your wireless devices. The route and internet source, when it goes down, will be very apparent where the problem is. Internet or network device. True. So basically, in your equation, Mike, if you got 4K on your first day with 20% consistency, you need to make 20K total in a 10-day window. So you need to make 16K more with the remaining 9 days. So, 1,700 a day is your max on average. Or you can make 4K 5 more times and then flip the account the other 5. So you take the remaining, which is 20K minus what you've made, and divide that by your total days. And that's roughly what you want to target between that and 4,000 each time. It gives you a couple losing days in there at that same amount. Central office electronics update to adding more homes. Yeah, because like the couple of streets behind us, they're building like, I don't know. And they're at the late phase of construction. So they're basically, the bricks are up. You know, they're doing electrical work, I bet, at this time. Running wires. The trick is whatever your biggest trade is in this consistency game, you just got to aim for that every day. That should be your P&L going forward. So the minute you get, if you're normally getting 2,000 and then you make 4,000 accidentally one day, then you start aiming for 4,000 every day. So whatever position size or distance you did. So that's why it's like important to control whatever your biggest day is. You got to kind of commit to that going forward. Because especially on 10-day payout windows, you know, you're not going to win all 10 of those days. Say if you win just half of those days, you know, or like maybe slightly more than half, it's going to be hard to make 20K in 10 days at 4K a pop if you lose half your days. So, the question is from here, what do I want to do? What do you guys want to do? What should I do? What kind of trade should I do? We do have the contango midpoint here to play off of. Nina, the contract has rolled over. On Thinkorswim, usually will roll you over to the June contract after the Friday expiration. So if you look here, if you look at the top of the screen, you see still says June right here. Thinkorswim is now showing June's contract, even though March's contract is still trading. It's just, as you see, one of them's lower than the other. So March is same thing, but it's just slightly lower. So I'm trading March's contract still. Did you guys long? What are y'all doing? Hopefully that helps you, Nina. DD ratio no bueno. I know. You got here late. What's up, Jay? Where you been all morning, Jay? We need the J level today. It's different without the J level. Yeah, Nasdaq is the one that's kind of showing a little bit of. I'm waiting for. I've done scalps on both sides, so I'm just waiting for pockets on both sides. So don't forget to come next week. Don't forget to tell all your friends. Don't forget to, you know, retweet the stream or whatever. Like I said, if we get 500 concurrent viewers at one point, I'll start doing the straight to fundeds with Tradeify. That means you will walk away from my stream with a funded account. Literally, that's it. How amazing. How fun does that sound? Does that sound fun to you guys? That sounds like a cable splicer physically bent over the fiber optic strands temporarily based on active construction. Wait, I missed the other conversation part of that. You know, my dad started his career as a cable splicer in the 70s. Now he's an executive level dude at, well, he's retired now, but he had closed out being like executive level at the AT&T corporate level. Back in the day when you could work your way up from starting in the sewers and ended up in the offices. Do these tools work on higher time frames? They do. Monthly maps especially is useful for finding bull and bear activity over 3 months of time. So we can map out the options up to 3 months in advance. As you see, we're still painting the picture of a bear market in NASDAQ. And you can learn how to read this using going through our program. So intraday and swing trading, all kind of stuff. Options, futures, anything. You want to buy a challenge for 90% off? Recommend one that has active 90% off at the moment. 90% off. Is ETF still doing 80% off? Apex is 71% right now. Chat, who's doing 90% off today? Anybody doing 90% off? And does ETF have any sales going on? I think they're doing 80% off at ETF. Bullinox 90% off. Let me see what ETFs. What is 33 divided by 165? 80% off with ETF. I had like I'd like sine, cosine. I'm like, am I doing trigonometry in my sleep or am I pocket dialing math equations here? Is there any giveaway? What's up, poker? We just did it, man. You just missed it. But we're gonna start doing the giveaways at a set time. So be here we're gonna do them at 11 Eastern. So we're gonna start doing them like at this time every day, 11 Eastern. But next week we're gonna be doing Tradeify straight to funded. I got 2 of those to give away. So if we get 500 viewers, I'll give those away. You guys, who in chat wants a funded account? You guys want a funded account? Sound good to you guys? It sounds good to me. Don't forget our boot camp, our amazing boot camp. $20 for our boot camp. That's it for 20 days. That boot camp starts over next Monday from class 1. And those of you that have taken it once, take it again. Repetition is how you do this, especially in different markets. As we tailor the boot camp to reflect the current state of the market we're in. When you guys check it out, there are literally customer reviews across the board of people that have taken the boot camp, and it's all pretty much 5 stars. A couple 4 stars. Go here, click this. We'll be doing giveaways all this week for seats in the boot camp as well. It's $1 a day. It's designed to basically be as free as we can make it. Buy one, get one. That'd be kind of nice. All right, guys, let's see what we get today. You know, I was hoping that, you know, the corporate executives over at StockTwits heard my pleas. But as I'm logging in to check the stock market in this wonderful, growing faster than ever website known as StockTwits, according to them, I can now take a trip to Barcelona to Johannesburg for only $13.09. That's really great. At KLM, at Royal Dutch Airlines. This is something I definitely was looking into when I wanted to check out the stock market. But also, if you ever are interested in working out your Benelista, may increase risk of a serious and life-threatening brain cancer. Tell your doctor now about infections, allergic reactions, mental health, and Love free, so do we. All right, let's close this ad. After 5 oil changes, I can get 5 more. I just want to look at the price of the S&P. Fuck is going on over here? Apply now for Capital One Business. Like, can I see anything on the stock market? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What happened to StockTwits, man? It looks like a Yahoo website from like 1999. I've got ads on literally every corner. It's the site is like 45% ad at this point. Have I ever heard of ad block? Well, yeah, of course. It's like the Craigslist for offenders. Okay, should I take the long here? Let's take a look at the QQQ today. If I get the liquidity pocket tap one more time, I think I can probably take the chase on MHP break. But man, it is still fighting. DD is worse. It's not getting better. There is in a BLD a setup from here to there. That is definitely a viable setup. I want to take it probably, yeah. What about SPY? Guys, don't worry. If you're looking for ads for Royal Dutch Airlines, let me tell you, that's everything to do with the stock market. Jeez Louise. I feel nice. It feels good to be home though. Like I feel like my stream has. Do you guys see? I got the skulls up. I had to figure out how I was gonna do it because I had 3 of them. So my cool skull paintings. One of them broke though, or the clip broke. Let me show you guys this. I got to get another little mounting bracket clip thing on the back. Like the back thing right here, like this guy. It broke off. It's like this little flimsy thing. Anyways, hold on. Check this out. Put his headphones on. So I got these. Hold on. Gotta be careful. I don't want to break these things. This is like what iDoc got me last year for Valentine's Day. It's like skulls doing cool stuff. This one is listening to headphones. So there's like one of them has tape over its mouth, another one has sunglasses on, another one has headphones on. So it's like, you know, the monkey statue, the hear no evil, see no evil thing. So anyways, I got these guys and I had 3 of them, and they used to have them like side by side. It was kind of cool. So now I didn't know what I'm gonna do with them. But I decided to hang them up above these guys right here. Finally figured out what's gonna do with it. So I got all 3 of them hung, and then this one broke. I read this today. And now I got the lighting rig set up. I got the lights in here again. Feels great to have my stream. Like, it used to just... I go back a couple months, and let's review, shall we? I'll show you the difference. If you guys weren't here a couple months ago, I moved. So first of all, we bought a new house. You know, kind of got like, you know, dream house level of being a grown up. We're finally there. We finally got our little dream house in our dream neighborhood. You know, gated community, security guards, swimming pools, the whole caboodle. And maybe it was like, it's hard to see. Let me make it a little bigger here. Let's do this on the screen here. All right. So when I started, you know, it takes a lot of time, and we've just been so busy to like, do this here. Just been so busy to finally like, put it all together. The rig is a huge thing. And while this is like my natural lighting in the office, I love this kind of like dim lighting, the green walls, you know, this one. Now, of course, my thing is a little brighter now, but that's helping with the flicker. The Low lighting creates flicker on my camera. I have too sensitive a camera. But yeah, you would see like reflection of my eyes. I'm not even lit up. Just looks dark. And then now I got the rig up just to kind of create some kind of cool effect. I don't know if I like the bluish color I got over there. I'm playing with it, but I like the kind of like the reddish hue, the play in the background. And I finally got the, you know, the things mounted. It's all the same look though. But now I'm lit up. Now my camera, I adjusted it for the bokeh shot, blurs the background. This was not a bokeh shot. I look like I'm sitting in the dark right there. A little bit of a different view. So this was this weekend's project. I haven't gotten phone calls today about my extended warranty yet. For the first time in a long time, the craziest thing about the internet being down, but I haven't gotten any spam phone calls today. I haven't got anybody call about my extended warranty, nothing. Let's respond to some of your messages here. Boop, 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 boop. Don't miss out on the boot camp, guys. Don't miss out. We start all over. You take loan. No, yeah, no people, no people today. I had some over the weekend though. They called me. I don't know what it is. Maybe some of you guys know, but every time we pick up the phone, it's like blip. It has a little blip sound before they start talking. I don't know if that blip sound is, I don't know why it does that. Maybe somebody can tell me why, but every time you hear that bloop, it's like a sales call center calling you for something. It's a multi-line dialer. But what makes it go bloop? What's that sound come from? VoIP, is that what it's doing? Well, I know what it's doing, but what makes it make that sound? That's what I'm saying. Like what's the mechanism for the why is nobody invented a technology where it's silent, where I'm more, okay, every time I hear the blip, I just hang up the phone. Is the mic going live when we answer? It connects you. So the connecting. Okay. Yeah, like I'm wondering why, because it's a cue to me to like hang up the phone. Right. So let me see where I am on my Tradeify consistencies. Hold on. Let me double check this. All right. Do I want to trade long here or what? Am I going to bet on the breakout? I'm going to trade short here. S&P trying to break MHP one more time. What do you guys think? I'm a little nervous. Should we? All right, let's try it. Let me move this account. Okay, this is the one that's 1800. So I'm gonna move this one here. I'm gonna move this one here. So these are all my Tradeifys. I'm just getting my DOM set up here. Do I want to take the MHP break setup on S&P? Where would I trade it to, though? That's the problem. Where would I long it to? It's usually a good sign for a... Do I want to take it? That VIX and decay is looking pretty snazzy. Nasdaq right at MHP, S&P right at MHP on the break. A second, third, fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No news or anything about say. You know, I saw in the COT report. You know, last print came out pretty decent and liquid. You guys saw that? That blue and green are pinching together this last week. So the end of last week, the 10th data point came out pretty solid for showing liquidity. When they're pinching together in a sell-off, right? Anytime the market's selling off and they start pinching together, you're gonna get a wave up. So the example is markets falling, 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 and then you get one or two pinches together. You're going to get that retracement leg up. Should we just play it for funsies? An MHP break. Illiquidity pocket, like even if I ignore DD band, that's the problem. Yeah, no. The only thing to short from would be from here. Or I wouldn't short on MHP either because MHP res is greater than 0. Well, Nasdaq is not, but S&P is. So it's kind of a toss-up day. It's really hard to pick a direction from here. Pennies and steamrollers. Master Rich says, you know the drill. Wait for the J. Jay, what's the J level? Which one today? What is it again? Your Nasdaq level. Where are you at? 380. You said 387. What was that? Or 6. Oh, 624. Why did I say 387? 624. The J level. But then, oh, I see where. Okay, so. It's 80. It's 2 strikes lower on Q. What's going on down there? The J level comes in right at hedge pressure. It's close to that. There's pivot there. For BRLD, there is technically not a long pivot off of this, but there is pivoting from there. It can happen. Shake and bake. Yeah, I think so. Do I push the button? J level 624. This is just a weird day. Like we're below. That's a problem. So res is negative on Qs as well. This is just, you know, it's kind of like a crummy day here. Just set and forget it. Might as well try to get something good on this one. Can Jay explain his level? Jay comes from the 5th dimension, dude. He just, the shit he comes with is just out of this world crazy. I'm just scalping for what I can get. I really don't have a target here. There's not, I mean, it's just like, I mean, there's really nothing to play to. That's the problem. DD ban a second time, a third time, holding at MHP. One thing is for certain though, is that the market, while it's getting some selling, is having a hard time selling off in whatever case we got on this one, which is finding its way lower. But I just threw a contract at MHP. Dynamic, why not? I got this off to the side in case I need it for later. Any red lines we find. Oh, well, we did open below it though, so there's a probability that it does just sell off. Do I like this trade anymore? Let's be real here. Problem is that it's still a 90%er this way. That's the problem. It's not a good trade. I wouldn't, honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't be touching this. I wouldn't be doing anything from here. I'd be out enjoying my day. Might as well try to take one more pivot though, just because we can. By the end of the day, we do sell off down into here and then rally back up. It's very possible. That half gap between contracts is always a high volume pivot too. The Arby's setup. We're gonna start calling it the roast beef sandwich, the Arby. Every time bull zone, bear zone, bull zone sandwich is the Arby. The EST trade though from here is a pretty decent one. That's what I was looking for. In an IP though, I don't know if I like this trade. I'm gonna count to 10 and close it out. 10, 9, wait, 8, 7, 6. Unless it goes to 0 or better, I'm gonna close it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, One half. Actually, I'm just waiting for my... We're one strike below that entry point here, but this is where I was entering from. 63, it's around the edge. Jay's entry was the 24. Yeah. Hold on, let me double check something really quick. Time to bail, but yeah, let's close it out. We're good. I know my countdown at 10 seconds was a definitely a mathematical strategy there. We chilling on that one. Well, guys, what do y'all think? Whoever's short, I say it's just there's not really like anything good to trade from here. That's the problem. Let me put this Dom here. I'm gonna trade in this one if I find another entry. Yeah, I mean, it's 90%, so... But I still try to take, like, attempts at liquidity. It's just a weird... It's a weird setup. Jay's 24 level down in here. To get probably a decent setup to look for. Yeah. You kind of have like this push between these two levels here. Is the market trying to flush today? So Apex is running a 71% off sale if you guys are looking at Apex. They just announced their new sale that they're doing. Pretty nice. Make sure you use Rocket Scooter code everywhere across the board. You know, proceeds go to further developing this awesome trading platform that we have here. $30% off all Tradeify. My favorite account I've traded across the board has been the Tradeify straight to funded. By far, the best experience I've had. You sorry you took the short? I'm not sorry you took the short. If you made money, baby, I'm happy you made some money. Let's go. I'm always happy when you guys make money. No big deal. Amazon returns. Amazon returns. Hold on. iDoc wants me to help her out with something. What are you returning? How do I find returns? Oh, here we go. The J level is the winning level today. We're getting close to it. The only thing I'm returning, I think there's just one. When is the next payout window with Tradeify? I ain't even been paying attention to this. 11th through 14th, 21st through 24th. Oh, okay, cool. So we got one coming up next. Oh, on Friday. Cool. Very nice. What's the J level? J's magic resistance level. Delta accumulation sort of thing. Momentum is down. Momentum is down. You aren't wrong. Let's show you guys some tricks here. Make sure you do. I always have that volume profile there to teach a lesson on volume profiles, but how we predict them. Here's a cool trick. You guys have to learn contango midpoint of a rollover. It's just a really weird, untradeable region. It's not much to do from here. I'm waiting for breakouts or breakdowns. I've got some pretty good plays on either side of this, kind of beyond this range. Get that guy and ES. Let's get Nasdaq's really quick. VVIX is below 100, which is very nice to see. It's been like that. I've been very excited to see that. VIX has been declined last 2 days. Greater bull market is back. We talked about that this morning. Which is nice to see. Oops. Two of the three indicators were bullish today. MHP is kind of teeter-tottering though at the edge of breaking and not breaking to the upside. Oops. We don't have anything here, do we? The red line's nothing. Nothing. DD ratio is still really bad. What's the RS trade when spies are half gap? If RS is greater than 0, which it is, the S&P, there's likely support off of this. MRES is less than 0. There's resistance off of that. DD ratio less than half. There's resistance off of that. So the market's playing both sides. You got bull support. Ratio less than half. The bull support isn't as strong, but you still have bull support from here to here. So tiny little scalp potential from here. I'm not going to take it, but I am going to wait for a greater liquidity pocket to the downside. Can't wait for that one. It'd be a really good trade to take. Call it. Yeah, probably going to call it, but we're going to chill for a little bit. See if we get something good off of this. So come tomorrow, guys. Every day we're doing prop firm giveaways. We have a giveaway going every day. We're going to do rocket scooter giveaways, bootcamp giveaways, all kind of fun, lovely stuff. You join our bootcamp, you will learn every single thing you can know about day trading, futures trading, prop firm trading for literally $20 for a whole month of classes every single day for a month. Trust me when I say this is the most popular thing we do. It's actually so popular that people here gift them to each other. Last time we had like 30 people gifted, meaning that previous bootcamp attendees paid it forward for you guys to attend. So if you had a good time and you want to get to that level where you gift it forward, we'd love to. This next week, anytime you guys drop in some to give away, we'll host a little giveaway for y'all as well. So when they're close together like that, it's a choppy day. When the market doesn't gap up or down, it can be a choppier day. Usually just perfectly flat opens tend to be more choppy, especially when the NASDAQ resilience pressure is down and the S&P resilience pressure is up. You can see clearly NASDAQ is below zero, S&P is above zero. So it can create some choppy action for sure. Like and subscribe. Don't miss the giveaway. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. I don't know if I want to take a trade here or not. It's kind of sandwiched between two areas. There is a good long setup at the 561 level on SPY. Roughly, what is this, 20 points lower? How close is that to the half gap? 74. Okay, that's not even close to half gap. I'm not going to lie, guys. Monthly maps are showing a stable market this week, even leading into Fed. I don't think we're going to sell off. Not today. I don't think we're selling off this week. Today's P&L, EV's on, top right. One more dipped and long. The dot plot is decided this week. Oh, that's right. That is right. We should be having the, what is it called? The Fed data. What's the name of that thing? It's called a, projections. Yep, all that's coming out. The good stuff. Already long. EB's on. Yeah, no problem, dude. Glad to have you here. Okay, so we'll be doing, like I said, we'll be doing prop giveaways every single day. No other stream does this. We are tier 1 affiliate status. We are the biggest paid futures community on the planet. We're huge. We may not be the biggest YouTubers, but we are getting there. Our stream had like 10 times as many people this month than last month. It's crazy. So we have good relationships with all the good prop firms out there. We're tier 1 level with pretty much all of them. We're doing giveaways across the board. I'm giving away straight to funded accounts next week. Or sorry, this week. And Tradeify. This week, if we get 500 people per stream, we'll do a giveaway. Straight to funded. That's like a very, 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 very awesome value. Noah's gifted today. Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. Lovely. Noah wants to give away one of the boot camp seats. Cool. Do I work with Top Step? Top Step doesn't work with anybody. They got rid of their affiliate program a long time ago. For whatever reason, they decided to do that. No codes, no anything. Yo, Victor, manifesting that free class today. Thank you, Noah, so much. That's really, really awesome of you. All right, guys, you know the drill. Okay, I'll spare you the POD song. Type in free class in chat, one word, free class, free class, free class, free class. It's 20-day boot camp. It's 20 days for $20. We go through our entire training program. Let me show you guys what it is. It's day trading for futures trading and prop firm trading. Our active community, we have about 10,000 user accounts in the Rocket Scooter platform. 8,000 plus active users in the Discord. There are so many people in this world that use Rocket Scooter. It's not even crazy. Some names off to the side. Trades by Matt, Wolf Financial, and Julia Cordova online, our partners here. We have a lot of cool stuff to teach. There's training materials. There's handouts. Each class goes over a specific topic. Our 3 major focuses are proper trend identification, market avoidance strategies, when to sit out when you need to, and position sizing strategies. All of our stuff is about position sizing. All my trades today, all these smalls and normals and sit outs, are confluence and position sizing based. We're basically a class on card counting and trades. Strongest bull and bear setups and why we take them. Monthly maps, how to predict 3 months in advance using options. Resilience, which is a gap fill predictor that we have. All kind of stuff. Very comprehensive, very statistics heavy as well. You guys are going to love it. We have handouts that we give with the classes. And again, the free classes, you can have a free pass to that. The first thing that we give you on day 1 is the probabilities of our strategy, and the basis of the probabilities of our strategy. And we're 80%. All these things we say 80% and 70% and whatever is all founded in back tests. Jay, we didn't hit your number. Pivoted before that. Free class, free class. So it's 20 days, $20. Every single day is a class that builds on the previous class. And thank you, Noah, for gifting one forward. It's very popular here for people to gift the classes forward to each other. That's kind of been what it's really neat that y'all do that. How profitable can your strategy be in these market days? For me? Good question. Let's double check while we're chilling here. Okay, type in free class, one word, you guys. I'm rocking 80% win rate right now in my Tradeifys. Let me just take a picture of that real quick. Just took a quickie snapshot from my Tradeify dashboard. I'm an 80% win rate right now. I've been this way pretty much through this whole market. Oops. I gotta take a picture of the That's a nice little break right there to that bull side move. That's sexy. That's the original long I took that I closed out on. What does the Ichimoku cloud indicator say today? And that's cloudy days. That's all it's saying. Cloudy days ahead. All right, free class. We are going to spin the wheel. Appreciate you paying it forward. But yeah, so 20 days, $20. We have finished the classes up on Friday. We have 3 bonus classes to go with it. One of them is how to beat trader funding programs at their own game. I walked right up to Tradeify. I got to pay out the very first 10 days I ever touched that company's stuff. How did I do it? What do I do? The tricks of how I do it. Right now I'm going for 100K to get to live funded with these guys. Sorry, 150K. All right, let's roll it. The classes will start on Monday from today. 1 week from now, we start all over at number 20. And we usually go all the way through, and then we repeat and repeat and repeat. The classes are very, very well made. They're, like I said, if you read the reviews, people literally, the word has gone out. There's nothing like what we do. Nothing even close. It's not like talking about charts and candle ideas and patterns. None of that. This is a class on betting mechanics, how to bet as a poker player, how to count cards as a blackjack player, stuff like that. Everything that we do is statistically based. A lot of our setups are 70, 80, and 90% under the most ideal conditions. How to wait, how to strike. And like I said, it's so popular, people gift it. So that's what's kind of causing us to go mini viral right now. We also have an affiliate program that we just launched for Rocket Scooter. I haven't given anybody the links yet. I got so busy this weekend. But today I'm going to sit down and go through all of it, catch up on my Discord messages. And if you're interested in becoming an affiliate with Rocket Scooter, you have friends that want to join or whatever, I can give you a code and a link, and you guys can create a little side interest for yourself. What's the time in the call? EST. Wait, which call? Oh, at 3:30 every day at the end of the day. It's live. But the videos are also recorded too. So usually 3:30 is when we get started. Okay. Spinning the wheel on the free class. And the winner is got to be Victor. No way around it. Chris. I think if you took like this part of his name and you flipped it upside down, it almost looks like a Victor. Something like free loan. Free business loan. I'm calling for business owner. Are you Rocket Scooter? Yes, I am. Ah, good. We have business loan for you. No, it's okay. No, you take business loan. I don't want a business. You'll take business loan. Vladimir at your house now to find paperwork. Shit. Yeah, you had to sign a business loan? You got the paperwork. Here it is. Give it a sign. I don't want it. No, he said you're going to sign it. Pulley. He ain't signing the paper. And see, the Russians and the Italians work together. What is this? Did he type anything? Chris M. Yeah, boy, Brian says respin. I agree with Brian. Let's go. Hey, Paulie, he ain't signing the paperwork. Well, first I'm gonna rip off your hands. Then I'm going to mail one to your dad and mail Truett. No, it was Truett. No, hold on. No, Entropy. Entropy. I thought it stopped on Truett. It flipped one more. Entropy. FX Entropy. Good job. Jay, wait. Something weird is going on. It's like an endless loop. Okay, something weird is going on here. All right, Entropy, you're the winner. Jay, we didn't spin the wheel a second time. Who's the internet? I'm telling you, there's a ghost in my internet lines. Someone's fucking with me. Broken slot machine. It's like the ATM machine's like spitting dollars out onto the parking lot of the bank. Run it back, boys. The ghost in the machine. There you go. There you go. It doesn't support Katakana. That's right. Okay. But Jay, you're a winner in our hearts. All right. So, good job. FX. All right. Entropy, send me a message in Discord. Yeah, you won. You won. Yeah. Freaking broken ATM machine here spitting dollars out. The slot machine is just ding, 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 ding. Like back in the day. I mean, you couldn't, it doesn't happen anymore because it's all on player cards now. But like the coins are like overflowing and spilling onto the ground. Like old ladies like hit each other with their purses, like get out of here, and like trying to like grab the coins, you know, take as many as you can. I think 3 people won. Yeah, Fed is watching your levels. I think so. I think so. Robson Piera used Financial Juice. Oh, was he asking? Yeah, the news that we use. Financial Juice is the best way to get your aggregate of your news because it's essentially an aggregate of your news outlets. It's a great website that you can just grab all the news feeds out there and tie them into one place. Like I can just watch them in a linear straight line. Trump having some words about Iran this morning. Okay, okay. You didn't enter this one, Truett. You entered the ETF. Yeah, that was so weird because it looked like it stopped on your name for a minute. All right. So for today, guys, I mean, I'm happy. Decent winning day today. I need to get a haircut again. Let's set this up. Where was this at? My buddy just opened his own barbershop salon. Go check it out. How far away is that? Because we just moved. That's not too far. Give him a holler. Let me support. Support my dude here. Give him some business. How do I book? Oh, here it is. I'll have my mainstay where I always go to, but since my buddy just opened up a place, I'm gonna give him some business one time. Okay, next. Can you enter a tip? We have giveaways every day. You have to be here every day. Giveaways every day. We have Take Profit. We have ETF. We have Tradeify. My Funded Futures. We have approved giveaways for those guys as well. We're working on a few more. Availability till Wednesday. I'm going to Austin Wednesday. Okay. Appointment. Thanks for booking. Okay. Cool. Wednesday, 12:30. Yeah, we're going to Wednesday, Austin, I think Wednesday night or Thursday, something like that. I'll be streaming still. Don't forget to sub to the channel, you guys. Cool. All right. Ooh. The Fed is watching your levels. Oh, that's so funny. What the fuck is going on with Apex, dude? Apex has been denying my payouts for like months. This is ridiculous. Okay. Not trading payout, like the affiliate payout. Apex, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to say about these guys anymore. You know, Apex is not 4 months. 4 months. Not paying out affiliate. Isn't that crazy? Hmm. They like to keep their money and yours. All right, let's submit another ticket. Here we go yet again. 3 months have gone by. Send the same email to Apex every month. Where's my money? Where's my money? Where is my money? News at noon. Apex not paying out their affiliates. 3 months. Good luck, Apex. That's some great news there. They hit the member number of affiliate days. Paul, I haven't got a paycheck in 2025. Period. I haven't got a single dollar. 0. Apex owes me many fives of figures. How do you convert the overnight from the new to the old contract? You just basically subtract the difference. If the new contract is 800 and the old contract is 700, then just add 100. I have to use that language, LOL, since you're following through a new negotiation with me for being your affiliate. I cannot in good faith recommend you to any of my audience. I keep on trying to kid myself and say maybe it's technical error, maybe it's whatever. Every month I write them, they write me with like, here's the FAQ that should answer all your questions. I don't even get a human response half the time. It's now like JG Wentworth. It's my money and I want it now. But I'm just curious. No, just the affiliate payouts. Yeah. I can't. I followed all the rules. I followed everything. Minimum days, minimum. I make. There's 2. What is the other? Oh, hold on. Arm. Oh, okay. iDoc is returning some packages for me. Hold on one second. Like I said, I keep erring to the side that they're making like a technical error or something, but I don't know what to say. Don't know what to tell you. 3 months though. 3 months of the same. Where's my payout? When do I get the payout? How's the payout work? Why am I getting it? Where's the money? It's always like, well, do this or do that, or did you do this or did it's like I said, something feels off with the Apex company these days. It just feels off. Like I said, I've just started, you know, with these guys, so hopefully it's just technical. We'll figure it out. I'm not out there putting it on blast yet, but I'm saying it's now the middle of March. And we got affiliate sales going all the way back to what, November? December? We'll see. Yeah, all the way back to December. We haven't got $1 for any of this. Where's my money, Lebowski? You got the wrong Lebowski, man. I'm the dude. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe they need to take out a business loan. I don't know. I don't even know. All right, okay. It's now 11 o'clock. Decent trading day today. Market's just chopping inside of choppy territory. There really is no good setup today. No high liquid spot. We're hitting some pretty solid pivots. DD rejection on DD ratio less than half. It's starting to improve slightly at this level. Nothing to do. If we break the green, there's a long pivot. That ratio greater than half, I could take it. There's liquidity pockets above, liquidity pockets below. Other than that, everything's kind of meh. Meh today. Very profitable day. Crushed it as usual. This has been good. We have illiquidity pocket sandwich from here to here on the monthly hedge break. If it happens a second time, we haven't seen it happen yet. Since the break back down below, 10% of days will do that. 90% of days will do this. Problem is you have an interrupt right here, smack dab in the middle, already running the party like this. 96% of days will fall back that way. So you are stuck in the probabilities of more likely that we stay below here than up here. The odds are in the favor of being below. Now, I'm not shorting this because there are no short setups here. MHP res is right on the edge. I could take a short here. I like to see better confluence on that one, though, to take that short. Other than that, if it sells off, I'm totally happy with the sell-off because you know me. When the market falls right down into here, wherever, we have liquidity pocket here. We have hedge pressure right into there, and they're both good setups. So, that being said, I'd like to see it fall. Have I traded any today? Yes. I'm up like $7,000. Yeah, Smirk, I got you today. I know I keep telling you I'm going to get you. It's like I have an overwhelming amount of messages and tasks to get through. Today I'm going to catch up with everybody. I'm going to do that right now. As a matter of fact. All right, I'm out. I love you guys. Great day. Great trades as always. Always be safe out there, guys. I'm going to call it. As we close out the good theme song that we love here.
Market spinning in chaotic haze. Rocket scooter blast through the maze.
Good day, strong pivots, nailed it. Had some 90%ers in there, that's good. Love those kind of setups. There's nothing good as far as momentum goes. But hey, we started boot camp in 1 week. Back to it. It's by far one of the most popular things right now in futures trading. Everyone's talking about it. Because only $20 too for a whole month. $1 a day for a very overwhelmingly extensive futures education. Trading, risk management, position management, everything. Yeah, lots of people agreeing today on the Discord. 8,000 active members in the Discord, 10,000 active users in Rocket Scooter. Probably the biggest, fastest growing things out there. We love for you guys to stick around. Plus, we're doing giveaways every single day going forward. So you'll always have the chance to win something here every day. And as we get bigger, prizes are getting better. But I'm out of here. Love y'all. See you at 3:30. Bonus classes today. And we take a break until Monday. We'll be streaming live every morning on YouTube. Don't forget to sub to the channel. We love you. Bye.